Welcome to the Olympia Battery Edger training session. Before using the Olympia Battery Edger, you must first inspect the blades to ensure they are undamaged and properly secured. First, remove the ignition key. Tilt the edger on its side. Rotate the blade plate and visually inspect each blade tip to ensure it is undamaged, sharp, and securely fastened to the blade plate. If a blade is loose or needs to be replaced, use the following procedure. To replace a blade, first undo the 4 bolts holding the blade plate onto the edger. On a clear work surface, loosen the 2 bolts holding the blade tip to the blade plate and remove the damaged blade tip. Replace it with a new blade tip, making sure to position it correctly on the plate using the blade position template. The template provides the proper setting for the outside cutting blade on one end, and reversing it gives you the proper setting for the inset blade. Once positioned properly, tighten the holding bolts to a maximum 11 foot-pounds of torque. After inspecting and replacing any damaged or dull blades, reattach the blade plate with the 4 bolts, making sure to tighten to a maximum 11 foot-pounds of torque on the grade 8 bolts. On the 8-blade plate, every second blade should be inset. Tilt the edger upright onto its wheels. You are now ready to move to the ice surface. The Olympia Battery Edger is designed to remove ice buildup along the boards and level the ice surface. To properly level the ice, we recommend the following procedure. Before entering the ice surface, make sure you are wearing steel-toed boots, studded slip-on boot covers to provide proper traction on the ice, safety goggles or glasses, and ear protectors. With the blades in the up position, push the Olympia Battery Edger onto the ice surface. Securely close the entrance door and ensure that all the other entrance doors are closed and secured. Make sure there are no other people on the ice during the edging procedure. Walk the entire circumference of the ice surface, examining the board surfaces for any protruding screws or materials embedded in the ice or boards. Remove any debris. Also, check the ice level for high spots. Using a felt tip pen, mark the beginning of a high spot with a line and an arrow pointing forward along the high spot. At the end of the high spot, mark another line and an arrow pointing backwards. This will clearly indicate where you have to spot edge the ice. You are now ready to begin the edging procedure. To start the Olympia Battery Edger, make sure the blades are in the up position. Then, turn the key to the on position. Compress the safety bar. Push the edger along the boards. In an emergency, simply release the safety bar to stop the edger blades. Maintaining the forward motion, push the blade height control lever downward until the blades start cutting a light cut of the ice. Never pull the edger backward while the blades are spinning, or try to cut backwards. It is very important to keep the edger moving throughout the entire edging process. As you approach the first arrow marking a high spot, lower the cutting blades another notch by pushing the blade height control lever downward. The blades will begin cutting into the high spot, removing the excess ice. As you reach the end of the high spot, marked by the backward-pointing arrow, pull the blade height control lever up to bring the blades back to the initial cutting level, and continue edging around the entire ice surface. Upon completion of the edging circuit, pull the blade height control lever back to the top position before releasing the safety bar, and then turn the ignition key off. Return the Olympia Battery Edger to the charging area. Make sure the charger is unplugged from the power supply. Connect the edger to the charger, and then plug in or turn on the power supply. When you're ready to use the edger again, first unplug the power supply to the charger, and then unplug the edger from the charger. To complete the edging process, do 4 circuits with the Olympia ice resurfacer, moving in a half width of the resurfacer from the boards on each lap. The Olympia battery edger, setting the standard.